You've got to stop that handcar at the crossing. The train's coming.
I'll do it. You can't drive now.
All right. Let's go.
Everything would have been all right if the cops hadn't showed up. I can't figure out
Never mind the alibi. The point is you failed again. And now we're badly in need of funds. Not only for the present, but for the future. And I plan to put in effect the organization of my invisible army. One that will make it possible for me to dominate this community and eventually the entire country. Miller, you've been in the employ of the Calhoun aircraft for a long time now. What have you got there that would be useful to me?
Well, I work in the drafting department, sir. All I ever see are plans for future production.
Plans? Surely some of those plans must be valuable enough to bring a good price from some rival company.
Well, we've just completed the design for a new turbo supercharger, but it's impossible for me to obtain it.
Why?
It's kept in a locked filing cabinet, and there are always people in the room.
During the noon hour, too?
Why, no. But then the door's locked and there's a guard outside.
How about the windows?
They open right onto the street. No one could get through them without being seen.
No one? Not even the invisible phantom ruler?
Well, we've got a new job.
Really?
Yeah, some very valuable plans were stolen from the Calhoun aircraft offices yesterday noon.
We don't handle their insurance.
I know, but they asked me to help on the case because the thieves were obviously the same gang who's been giving us all this trouble.
Are you sure?
Practically. The man who stole the plans had to come in through a window. And on the windowsill, they found a smear of the same chemical that came off that foreign ship.
That ties in all right. But so far, nobody's been able to tell us what that chemical is used for. So what good does it do?
We have a chance of nailing those crooks if they try to sell the plans to any other plane company. I've notified all the companies in this area to report to me at once if anyone does offer them the plans.
Then that must be what this is all about. Mr. Moore of the Calhoun Company called and wants to see you.
Well, we may be getting somewhere. I'm on my way.
Be careful.
Sure.
Of course, Mr. Carson, we're not interested in buying stolen property. But when this man phoned, I stalled him until I could reach you. His name's Harding. He asked me to send someone to this address to arrange the deal.
It sounds too easy. This man is probably just a go-between. But if I can arrange to make the payoff here in your office, we might catch one of the higher-ups.
Whatever you say.
Okay. I'll tell Harding you'll have the money here at 4 o'clock. When they show up to collect, you pretend you're going through with the deal, and I'll move in as soon as they show you the plans.
Very well.
Now all I have to do is make sure Harding really does have the plans.
Good luck.
Mr. Harding?
Yes?
I'm from the Calhoun Company.
I've been expecting you. Come on in.
You got the plans?
Do you have the $50,000?
No, but it'll be ready for you this afternoon in Mr. Moore's office at 4 o'clock. If you can actually prove to me you have the plans.
Do you expect me to let you get your hands on them before you're ready to complete the deal?
Do you expect me to take your word for it?
Won't be necessary, Mr. Carson. Get his gun. him for a while. Now we can get on with our business.
Are you still going to try and go through with that deal?
Of course, with a few precautions.
You'll walk into a trap.
Possibly, but we'll be prepared. Go out to my car. Radio Burton. Tell him to bring the truck with the lamp and my robes to the rear of the Calhoun building right away. Then you may leave.
Suits me.
Kern is waiting for you in the corridor. Take him with you. I'll be outside under the window. If you have any trouble, drop the plans out to me. Start the generator.
Are you Mr. Moore?
Yes,
I've got a set of plans for you.
I was expecting you. May I see them?
You have the money?
I must insist on seeing the plans. The money's right here.
I'd like to see it. All right. When you open that envelope, I'll open this one.
You got here just in time. He has the plans.
Good.
Give me those plans.